What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Another wonderful day to talk this boxing talk, some political talk, some, just life talk, generally speaking. What's up, Bank Hayes? Kentrell LeGrew, what's going on, man? Good morning. Man, I appreciate y'all. Marquis in the building. Good morning. Fresh Baker. Ray Patterson, what's happening? Channel 68 TV, what's happening? East of the River, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thrill True to Life 921 in the building as usual. Oh, man, good to see you. What up? My Jersey brother, Gabe Toss, Fonz B in the building. What's up, Fonz B? Fonz B be on these people's necks, bro. Fonz B, I like Fonz B. Fonz B gives a different lookout, man. Gives a different aspect on things. Marcus the Villain in the building. What's up? Kirk Jones in the building. What's up, man? What's going on? Miracle Boston in the building. Peace to you, brother. I think this is Arnell Fair 1275. Arnell Fair 1275. Good morning to you, man. Good morning. Donald Brandon. Good morning, Donald Brandon 476. I have a little cousin named Brandon, who is the grandson of my uncle Donald. So cool. I like the little name combination. Donald Brandon. Isaiah Birdsong. Good morning. He says, good morning, Fanon. Peace and blessings. What is this? Tano on the beat. Tano on the beat. 8577. Good morning. James Starr said, Bigfoot with you. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate Bigfoot being with me, man. That would be a very, very valuable ally, man. Very, very, very valuable ally if I could have Bigfoot be with me. Marcus the Villain. Good morning, Marcus the Villain. Good morning. Good to see you. Nuke the Duke in the building. Now the day is going out. The day has been made now. My guy Nuke the Duke. What up? Larry Fuller. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Michelle Battis 2996. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate it calling me champ, man. That's a great compliment. Well, it seems like now Coop Conflict. What up, Coop Conflicts, man? Hold on, man. Coop Conflicts, bro. I've seen you before. What's going on, man? He said, who you got between Ryan and Barrios? I got Ryan Garcia beating Barrios. I got third time's the charge. The second time's the charge. The first time, yeah. Second time's the charm for Ryan Garcia getting the world championship. Yeah. Mario Barrios is not going to stop him, and Mario Barrios is probably going to get his ass knocked out. I mean, I fucks with the Barrios. Mario Barrios is from San Antonio. His family's from San Antonio. I think he's got a younger brother that should be turning pro pretty soon. But, yeah, man, I got Ryan Garcia putting that dude on his back, man. Good to see you, Coop Conflicts, man. For real, for real. Good to see you. Good to see you. Nate Jackson said, good morning, brother Fanon. Keep bringing that real content. Love it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Barrios looks a lot bigger than him. Yeah, I mean, Barrios has been doing a good job, man. He's got a couple title defenses underneath this deal. I just think that Ryan Garcia is probably just the more talented fighter. That's what it looks like to me. And first of all, man, Ryan can crack for sure. Ryan Garcia has beaten some good fighters like Oscar Duarte. He's done his thing, man. He beat Devin Haney up. He beat Devin Haney up. I wouldn't sleep. I don't want to sleep on the talent of Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan Garcia, salute to you, Coop Conflicts, for real, for real. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I would not sleep on Ryan Garcia, man. I think Ryan Garcia's just got a better pedigree. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. I'm a big fan of Mario Barrios, dog. No joke. I hope Barrios getting a lot of money for the fight. And hey, man, I'm not counting Mario Barrios out. I'm just saying, the politics point to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia's performances but he did lose to Rolly Romero. I mean, he is coming off of a loss. So there is something about that. You know, he is coming off of a loss. Michael Bannett said Stevenson and Tia. Who you got? I got Shakur Stevenson in that fight. I got Shakur Stevenson over Teofimo Lopez. And matter of fact, bro, I want Shakur to beat Teofimo Lopez. I know I could be a grumpy old man and complain about Shakur a little bit, but I think he's a decent guy, man. And I do appreciate him having come on my channel. So, you know, I'm a ride with Shakur, man. You know what I mean? I'm a ride with Shakur. I'm a ride with Shakur pretty much over everybody, you know, other than Gervonta. Because, dog, I fucks with Gervonta heavy, you know. But no joke, bro. I like Shakur Stevenson as a person. I like him as a fighter a lot. But I'm a grumpy old man, and sometimes I listen to what people say, and the shit kind of pisses me off. You know what I mean? So anyway, I want you. Hey, Phoenix said I want Shakur to lose. You got any more? Hey, dog, King Obvious. Can we get an applause for Phoenix the Assassin for being very, very obvious? Look, bro, I let you hate on Shakur Stevenson so much that Fahim Sator ain't been back to my channel. You owe me an apology, Fahim Sator. Yeah, you do, dog. Be a man and apologize, dog. Apologize, bro. Man, I have a feeling it's going to be a snooze fest. I hope not. I hope not. Lost me with those reasons why you picked Shakur Stevenson. What do you mean? Because I like him? What? Oh, you want me to know why I'm picking him? Oh, I'll tell you why the fuck I'm picking him. Because Shakur Stevenson is a more consistent fighter than Teofimo Lopez is. All right? I'm telling you, I'm saying I think he's going to beat him because I think Shakur Stevenson's a better fighter. And Shakur Stevenson has great defense. He has great sense of distance. He's somebody that can fight right in the pocket and counter you, make you miss. I think he's got a reach advantage on Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez, generally speaking, is somebody that fights down to the level or up to the level of his competition. So you don't really know what Teofimo Lopez you're going to get. Also, I don't think Teofimo Lopez is somebody that really has a masterful game plan. So there's a high probability that he's going to get pot-shotted to death by Shakur Stevenson. I mean, he very well could. If Shakur Stevenson is extremely sharp and can get his timing down, it's going to be a very, very difficult time. Thank Big Coop. I appreciate you, bro. Salute for now. What up, man? He said, Teo got a longer reach. Thank you, bro. Okay, thank you. I thought he had a longer reach. Okay. Well, if Teo's got a longer reach, then, hey, that could come into play. Thank you for the correction. You know? Speaking of grumpy, did you peep how it was AK who posted the tank? Yeah, I saw that. Being detained, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw you talk about DJ Academics. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it was a matter of time before Gervonta got put in custody. So, you know, I mean, you know, he had somebody that was there to take the picture, probably paid somebody for the picture, they got access for the picture, and they sent it into him, and he had access to it. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that we can stop speculating about whether or not Gervonta Davis is in Cuba, right? And I'm glad he ain't in the psych ward because I was like, bro, where could he be? Where could he be? But, man, Cuba? Come on, man. Saying he got spotted in Cuba? Yo, just came in now. What up, Jermaine McPherson? How you feeling, bro? He has a bond already, too? Yeah. So more than likely he's going to be out and he's going to go about his business, and then we'll see. We'll see how this stuff goes as more information comes out about it. There's going to be a lot of misinformation around Gervonta Davis. I think you can pretty much guarantee that. It said 16K, but it could be wrong because it said that the bond could be wrong or could not. It's not necessarily current. So they may have raised the bond or whatever, but there was a bond on it. So $16,000. What does he got to put down? I mean, they may raise his bond. Who knows? Yeah, he's definitely not on the run, bro. He said, "Hi, Cuba. No, I'm at the mall shopping, bro." The nigga was at the mall shopping, bro. Dog, that is hilarious, man. All that shit, that nigga was at the mall shopping. He knew he was going to get arrested. The nigga's out in public. Dog, he was not hiding at all, dog. 12% now. Oh, it's 12% Zulu line? Okay. So, yeah, they're saying he can get out for like $2,000. Because, that makes sense. There's no need to fucking put that nigga in jail like that. Come on, man. I want Frank Martin to beat Albright. What up, Phoenix? I want Frank Martin to beat Albright. I want Ortiz to beat Keyshawn. And I want Hitchens to beat and I want Hitchens to beat Duarte. Oh, I thought you was going to end up hating on Richardson Hitchens. Hey, bro. Hey, Phoenix the Assassin. I'm shocked. Hey, Coach Chris. Crushes from the hold on. Coach Chris says, question from the youth. With Tank situation, Crawford retired and Canelo up in the air, who can take the face of boxing? They say Boots. I would say that Boots should be, because Boots is probably the best fighter out there. I think Boots should be. Only problem is Boots is out there with Eddie Hearn, bro, and they're not coming off the money for him to get that fight with Virgil Ortiz. If they had the money to put up, if they had the money and the willingness to put up the money to fight Virgil Ortiz and Oscar De La Hoya, I forgot. Hold on, man, I forgot. Like Floyd, revenge. Yeah, I would say Boots, but I mean, really, man, who knows? I don't think there is a face of boxing any right now. I just don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think there's so much BS around the sport right now that boxing, the face of boxing, is just buffoonery. You know what I mean? For real. Showbiz the adult is the face of boxing. Like, seriously, when I think of boxing and no joke, bro. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, bro. But, dog, it's a fucking clown show. It's WWE clown show, comedic bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? So I be listening to that, and that's what I think. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Bill Haney is the face of boxing, bro. Bill Haney is the face of boxing, dog. When I think of boxing, I think of fucking Bill Haney right now. A fucking clown show, bro. Everything's a joke, man. You know what I mean? Everything's a joke. And then you want to act tough. You know what I mean? A bunch of jokesters don't want to act tough. Fresh, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. The face of boxing isn't a boxer. I'm going to tell you that. The face of boxing is not a boxer. It's not. It's all these fucking clowns out here trying to be bigger than the boxers, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Seriously, man. Seriously, man. There's not one fighter that I think about when I think of the sport of boxing. There's not one. Keith Pierre said, I've seen articles that said Teo failed the drug test. Is that true? And the fight is off. You've seen articles? I have not seen that yet. Let's go to Twitter, because that would be all over Twitter. For sure. Let's go to Twitter. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think that's, if it is, it's not anything that's been reported on Twitter. Nope. Not that I see. I think that'd be pretty big news too. Devin got to be a commentator and ain't retired yet. Hey, bro, Devin Haney can be a commentator. Be a commentator, dog, please. Oh, you saw on YouTube, dog? Come on, bro. What channel? Hey, Keith Pierre, where did you see it, bro? Did you see it on Blue Bloods channel? Did you see it on Blue Bloods channel? I can't speak on it, dog. Whose channel did you see it on? Whenever you see YouTube boxing news, did you see it on Fight Hype? Did you see it on Fight Hub? Did you see it on, where'd you see it? What up, my guy? Hey, Sean. So that would be jacked up for the sport of boxing, especially as fans that are looking forward to this fight. Yeah, I don't think it is, man. I hope it's not true. Let me put it that way. Bill said Devin and Turkey are changing this boxing game. God dang, man. Get off the nuts, man. Jesus Christ, man. Get off his nuts, man. Damn. You know what I mean? Damn. Like Florida Evans. Damn. Please get up off that, man. Because he made his big announcement is that he made a fight with Tyson Fury on Netflix. Why would seriously, bro, Tyson Fury on Netflix? Dog, the numbers keep going down, bro. Damn. No, seriously, man, the numbers are going to keep going down, sliding on Netflix. But that's cool as long as they're willing to put up boxing matches. So shoot, put some more boxing matches on YouTube. As long as we don't have to pay for them, I don't have a problem with it. You know what I mean? Really do not, man. As long as I ain't got to foot the bill, I'm cool. Because I'm swear to God, dog, I'm sick of paying y'all that money, man. Shad, what's going on? Said OG top of the morning. What's going on, man? Yes, I did. Phoenix the Assassin said, did you see Shakur said about resume? He said in boxing, resumes are overrated in boxing. What's the problem with that? I think I agree with Shakur in that regard. I think it's on FightWire. Oh, hold on. I have never even heard of FightWire. Hold on 1 second. FightWire? Let me see about FightWire real quick. FightWire. Oh, that's a fucking AI thing, bro. That's an AI thing, man. That's AI, bro. AI is disgusting, bro. Nah, bro, that's an AI piece of garbage, man. Wow, bro. Oh, these dudes bought views, bro. That's crazy as shit. That's crazy, bro. Anyway, yeah, that's that AI shit. I wouldn't listen to that, bro. I swear YouTube's been hiding your videos. Bro, my videos have not been hidden, bro. It's okay. All you got to go is go to my channel. Why would you say that some shit like that, bro? You can get out of here, dog. I don't appreciate you, dog. Don't try to start no dumb shit with me, man. YouTube ain't hiding my videos. People watch my videos. I'm cool. My videos, I got a video gonna, we do videos. Thousands and thousands of people watch my videos every day, bro. I don't need any of your negativity. Thank you very much, though. I appreciate you, bro. All you got to do is go to my channel and look for the video. It's right there. My name is Fanon International Boxing. That's the name of the channel. I'm sure you can remember that. So anytime you want to see if I did a video, all you got to do is go to my channel. It's not hiding. But thank you very much for the negativity, dog. I mean, I reject your negativity, but, I appreciate you throwing it out there. You know what I mean? What up, Jay? Nah, man, seriously, man. So anyway, so now we know that Gervonta Davis is not in Cuba. Also, you know that he didn't run anywhere. He didn't even run. I thought you guys said the dude was on the run. Fonz B said, what do you think about Teo Shakur fight being $70? I think that I'm not going to pay $70 for that fight on top of, is it on pay-per-view.com? Let me see. If it's available on pay-per-view.com, it's not available on pay-per-view.com, bro. So it's not on pay-per-view.com. Hold on. Nah, I don't see. Payperview.com. Let me see if I can buy it. Nope. Matthias, you can buy Matthias. Wow, they got Inside Boxing Live with these two dudes on payperview.com. Wow, dope. Right there on payperview.com, bro. I'm going to start being a shill for you niggas so I can get all my shit on payperview.com. Damn, Tank got arrested, huh? Shake my head, he going to beat the charges, fuck it. Nah, I'm not going to steal a fight, bro. I just don't, look, man, I'm sick of paying. I got to pay the money. I know I do, bro. Man, big homie, thank you, bro, for the support, bro. He said, just a little support and color, respect, Mr. Martin. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, dog. Seriously, man. The channel needs your support. Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, dog, please keep that negativity away from me, man. My channel, I feel very, very blessed, bro. I get a lot of people every morning that watch and listen to me talk. Even when there's not a lot going on in boxing, bro, I have thousands of people that interact with me every single solitary day. Dog, that's a blessing, bro. I would appreciate if you could keep that bullshit away from me and all your backhanded compliments and all that horse shit that you guys do. I appreciate if you keep that shit away. Nate Jeff in the building, man. Let me hit the gong. Thank you, brother, for that $20 holler in the building. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious, bro. Don't try to put that negative shit out there on me, man. That's what King used to do all the time. Damn, you only have 200 people in here. You don't have 700 people in here. Oh, that's how they do you. These niggas ain't got nobody listening to them, but want to talk about, man, I can't find you. Beat it, dog. Beat it. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to this, man. Why in the world are Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevensonn facing off in Madison Square Garden during a timeout? Dog, that is the most that is the weakest face-off situation that I think I've ever seen. They must announce the fight, but they announced the fight during the middle of a timeout. Not halftime. Not halftime. Robert Anderson said, I just came on. Love your show. I live in Lorraine, but from Chicago. All right, that's what's up, bro. He said, hell yeah, that shit wasn't even at half court. It wasn't even at half court. It was sitting off to the side, bro. They didn't even walk you out and let you shoot a basketball. You know what I'm saying? They come on, bro. Did they put you on the Jumbotron? Were you even on the Jumbotron? I know you guys bought up all those tickets. But anyway, man, I still fucks with Shakur, though. I do, but I got to tell you the truth, man. I got to tell y'all the truth. That shit look crazy as can be. Yeah, it did. It looked absolute crazy. But anyway, back to the fight. I'll continue to break it down. Shakur Stevensonn is the better fighter. Teofimo Lopez is the most explosive fighter. The most explosive of the two. And I definitely think Teofimo Lopez is a live underdog. Because Teofimo Lopez can stink the fight out and win it. Teofimo has the option. Stink it out. Make it a jab feint fest, and then run up and throw a bunch of combinations on him, and then get back out at the end of every round, so that you can skew the judges to look your way by not fighting consistently, fighting in spurts. I think that's the only way Teofimo Lopez is going to be able to win the fight, is if Teo can jump up in there, pop, 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 and get out of there, move around, and make Shakur Stevensonn have to, get the best of the exchange, but make sure that they are those exchanges. But when those exchanges take place, after them, get out of Dodge and make Shakur Stevensonn come to you. Make him take those kind of plodding step forwards, boom, 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 try to counter him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's how I think Shakur Stevensonn can try to win this fight, man. Stay on the outside, while out of range for Shakur, make Shakur come to you. Boom, get him a little flurries. Do that BS Oscar De La Hoya does. You know what I mean? What up, 2 Cent? Love and Loyalty Incorporated. They said this has been the worst promotion for a good fight that I've ever seen. By the way, 2 Cent, go on ahead and put your link in the comment section, man, so that people know to go subscribe to your channel, 2 Cent. Shakur doesn't even fight. Isn't this Teo's first Black American fighter he faced? Is it? Nah, he fought Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz, I count Jermaine Ortiz. You're not counting Jermaine Ortiz? Jermaine Ortiz is from the United States. Jermaine Ortiz is Dominican, but he's from the United States. I would say Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz is from the United States, isn't he? He is. I would count Jermaine Ortiz. I would count Jermaine, but if you don't want to count Jermaine Ortiz, you sure Jermaine Ortiz isn't Dominican? Richard Comey is African. Hey, man, thank you, Phoenix. Richard Comey is African. He's not, he's African. Ortiz is Cuban, though? Okay, then cool. Yeah, so I'll take Ortiz. You know what I mean? If Ortiz is from American, yeah, he's Boston. So, yeah, Ortiz. Yeah, I give it. Yeah, he's Cuban. He's black. I know people that at the Knicks games were hella confused. Ayo, get them off the court. They're going to hold up the game. and that's what I was saying, too. Whoever gets the better of exchanges and makes the other guy follow him wins. Yep, that's what I think the key is, bro. Big Coop said Ortiz is Dominican and Puerto Rican. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. He's black. You're double black with that shit. I ain't trying to hear it, bro. You know what I mean? And anybody want to say, well, we're not black. I ain't trying to hear it. Yeah. Richard Comey is African, bro. Richard Comey is African. Jermaine McPherson said, I'm black. That's what's up. Sugar Ray Leonard, which Joseph Robinson, which Sugar Ray are you talking about? Which, I'm saying, stop yelling. I'm trying, that's double black. Shakur and Teofimo can't cut off the ring, so it's going to be a sad game, a tag. Look, man, whoever can make the other guy follow him and whoever's going to be able to win in the exchanges is going to win that fight. But if Teofimo Lopez gets overly aggressive, he can get pot shot. But I'm telling you, man, I don't know how easy it is to just be pot shot and Teofimo Lopez, bro. You know, Teofimo's pretty fast, man. He's got some fast hands on him, and he's got a decent jab. I just think that there's a significant coaching advantage over there with Wally Moses versus is Teofimo Lopez's father named Teofimo? Is Teofimo Lopez a junior? Teo gonna win by being aggressive? Okay. I remember you said that, Controller Group. Channel. I say Chanel. What's wrong with me, man? Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard versus right. Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, they already fought. What do you mean? Sugar Ray Leonard fought Duran. You already know the outcome of Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran. Sugar Ray Leonard beats Duran, beat him two times. Beat him 2 times to 1. So, you know, I would say if they fought 3 times, I'll go 2-1 for Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard was the only one that Duran actually managed to beat out of those kings. It was only Duran fought them all, but the only one Duran was able to beat was Sugar Ray Leonard the first time, you know. But the second time he got his ass thumped up and quit. I think there was a third fight too. I don't remember seeing the third fight though, which means something I should probably. But you know, oh no, I think maybe the third fight was between. There's the third Tommy Hearns fight that Tommy Hearns won. Wally Moses is Shakur's granddaddy, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think we actually see Shakur get hurt this fight. Wow, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a big prediction. Seeing him get hurt, I don't know about that, man. That's wild. Could be though. You know what I mean? Could be. I wouldn't count it out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't count it out. What's up, Joseph Robinson? Or I think I already said what's up to Joseph Robinson already. Yeah. Abel said, you mad? No, I'm not mad at all. You seem the angry type. Okay, thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm not your type. Okay? Please don't worry about my type. Thank you very much. I appreciate your comment. Shakur, what's up? Yeah. Almost. Yeah, okay, I'll watch it. I didn't say lose, I just say hurt. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I read too fast. No, that's what you said. I think we can see Shakur get hurt this fight. You said hurt. Oh, I know. Oh, you said you didn't say lose. Okay, I get it. Um, Stephen Perry says Shakur is getting stopped in round 7. The third time her should go right fight was a draw. Tommy really won. Yeah, yep. I think said Tommy Hearns won 2 of them, 2 out of the 3. You know, he was definitely handling Sugar Ray Leonard in the first one, and probably got a. If it was a 12, let me put it this way: if that was 12-round fights, Tommy Hearns would have won all 3 of them. Tommy Hearns can box, man. That's something people didn't understand, didn't appreciate about him, man. Shade said, "What do you think about Gerald Miller? I think he's funny." Jarrell Big Baby Miller, I think he's funny. That's about all I can say. He's an entertaining fighter to watch. He's gonna come. He's gonna bring the fight. You know what I mean? He's gonna come to fight. He's gonna press on guys. He's gonna throw a lot of shots. He doesn't have a lot of power, and I think he's very, very hittable. He seems to me in a little way, in a little, a little bit of somebody that plays defense with his face. Hey, bro, Shad, you got to put it in the super chat, bro. I can't keep doing fantasy matchups all day. All right? I can't keep doing fantasy matchups, bro. Go ahead and put them on the comment section, bro. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pass by the comments. All right. I think I've done 2 of them for you already. I appreciate the comments, bro, but let's slow that down a little bit. Can't wait to see Wilder back. Oh my God, Deontay Wilder, bro. Why? Dog, man, let me tell you something, man. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, bro. God, dog, his girl dirty. His ex-girl, God, dog, that chick is dirty, bro. That's a dirty-ass woman right there, bro. That's a low-brow ass, dirty-ass girl right there, bro. Like, that's a dog. She got an OnlyFans. She got an OnlyFans. If it's her real OnlyFans, if it's her own, look, somebody sent me a link to her OnlyFans. Her name is Telly Swift, right? Her name is Telly Swift. She got an OnlyFans. That's my let me look. Let me see. Let me make sure. I don't go to OnlyFans. I ain't supporting no OnlyFans. Telly Swift OnlyFans. Telly Swift. This is our Instagram page I'm going to. I can't show you this shit. What happened? Nah, I didn't do it for me, man. Where'd it go? All right, so that didn't go where I wanted to go. Oh my God, man. Hold on, man. Let me look this up first, man. Yeah, oh my God, bro. It's so terrible, bro. God, dog, it's so fucked up what she did, bro. All right, it doesn't show it on her. Oh my God, bro. All right, so basically what she did is she did a porn, bro. She did a porn. No, it's blacked out, bro. I don't want to see that shit. No, basically what she did, she got an OnlyFans page getting worn out by her baby daddy. Like, talking about this, my baby daddy. Subscribe to, and it's blocked over, bro. I don't know if it's her for real. I think it's her for real, though. My God, bro. Shushu Carrington's a very good fighter, man. I like Shushu Carrington. Leonda said, what up, OG? What do you think about Shushu Carrington? I think Shushu Carrington is a very good fighter. He's a little bit longer in the tooth than people think he is. He's an older, oh my God, it's terrible, man. It's terrible, bro. It's terrible. You know what I mean? Bro, hey, dog, I don't know. I didn't look at there, man. I just saw the shit. Oh, my God, man. It's terrible, man. Let me tell you what it sounds like. It sounds like this. She acting out and everything, man. They said, Fanon, I got to bust a move. I'll be right back. He said it's in her bio on Instagram. Hey, bro. Hey, dog, come on, man. I don't even want to see her, bro. Man, come on, bro. I don't even want to see it, dog. She got fragrances. He set her up with businesses. She said this business. She said it's on maintenance mode. He took her channel down. That nigga owned her channel. He took her channel down. He took her. Oh, yeah. They playing dirty, bro. Atlanta, Bama, LA. Oh, dog, it's ugly, bro. It's ugly. Anyway, bro, I feel for you, dog. But look, man, you know what it is? You break up with your girl. You know, she gets you, though. She got you, though. She definitely got you out there, man. You having to. That's crazy. That's terrible, bro. Yeah, Wilder's ex, bro. I don't know. Her name is Telly Swift, man. I'm not doing commercials for her now. I feel for my brother Deontay Wilder, bro. But dog, you got to worry about the company you keep, dog. You know what I mean? You got to worry about the company that you keep, dog. You got to worry about the people that you got around you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? She's doing that freaky shit with you, bro. She out there doing that freaky shit, making you thinking you're the king of the world, putting you on that ashwagandha shit, putting you on that whatever those shrooms and mystical journey she had you on, bro. Got you, man. Come on, bro. So what is up with Tank? He got arrested last night, and he's probably going to be bailed out today. More than likely, Gervonta Davis is probably going to be back on the street sometime today with a bond. I don't know how much. He's probably going to have to put $10,000. According to what it says, he might have to put $1,600 down in order to get out of jail. And they can say that and guess what? They can't claim he's a flight risk because he's gone to trial for other things before. He's on probation. He didn't run. He didn't leave the state and violate his probation. He stayed right there. So there's plenty of arguments that you can say that, look, get this guy a reasonable bond. You know where he is, and boom, he has a right to do it. You know what I mean? He has a right to defend himself. He has a presumption of innocence. He didn't go anywhere. He didn't leave he didn't leave the area, even though there was a warrant out for his arrest. He just didn't turn himself in. He didn't run. Arena said Martin he bonded out last night. Well, then he's at home, bro. All that shit for nothing. And Gervonta Davis bonded out. If he bonded out last night, he got arrested and bonded out. That's a lot of shit about him going to Mexico, bro. $16K sounds like petty larceny bond, not attempted kidnapping. Yeah, but it may be more than that because there was an asterisk on it. I have the man, I don't even want to be telling people because you guys listen to my videos, bro. Like, dog, I'd appreciate it if some of y'all weren't listening to my videos. Some of y'all, couple of y'all, maybe 4, 5 of y'all. They must not have had anything on this case for him to have a $16K bond. I mean, look, dude, they said that it corroborated a story that she told. So they had reason to bring him in for questioning, and they're going to charge what they're going to do, what they got to do. You know what I mean? Because a warrant doesn't mean an indictment. That's what my lawyer friend T. Orlando said. Arena. Hey, by the way, blessings, Arena. I hope you're doing well. And if anybody wants to support in the chat or super chat, it'd be greatly appreciated, bro. For real. Shoni D said, "What's up, sir?" Oh.
Trying to be nice on fight week. Like, this is the fight week. Like, I ain't your buddy, dude. Like, don't give me that. Don't try to soften me up to not give you this whooping I'm about to give you. So nah, I ain't trying to hear all that. We men. I got a family to feed. I don't care about all that. Stop trying to be nice on fight week. Like, this is the fight week. Like,
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. Shade say you gotta love the criminal justice system. As long as you have money, you get to stay home. Look, man, the man can make an argument that he did not try to kidnap her. He asked her to come along with her, and she said yes. Okay, I'll come with you. That's yes, he did. No, blah blah blah. He'll figure out something to say. Anyway, I think it's a very, very interesting stuff, man. Very, very interesting stuff that you guys had him running out to Cuba. And then he was even on the run. Hey, bro, how do you feel now that you realize that the man was not even on the run? You guys said the nigga was on the run. What happened to him being on the run? The dude was, they found him like 5 blocks away from the police station, bro. The dude wasn't even run nowhere, bro. Johnny said, hey, bomb squad, let's give good energy. GTD Wilder. Yes, sir, Johnny Riz. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for the color in the chat, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for that. Greatly, greatly appreciate you for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know, you guys are comedians, huh? Hold on one second. What the hell is Nor? What is Nor, bro? I don't know what that is, bro. A rapper named Nor? I have no idea who the fuck Nor is, bro. Oh, Nor is he that guy on Drink Champs? Oh, Noriega? Yeah, nigga on the run eating and shopping, bro. Nah, not the FBI. That's the police, bro. Niggas on the run eating. Exactly, bro. Anyway, yeah, what about Noriega? What about Noriega? Robert Lopez Jr. Some people want to be reporters. Yeah, a lot of people want to be reporters, bro. Man, thank you, brother, for the color in the chat, bro. Forrest said he needs to put hands on Shakur before it's over. You think Shakur would face him or run? Foster, Shaki? Oh, he's not going to fight O'Shaki Foster. He's not going to fight O'Shaki Foster because Shakur thinks he's made it to the big leagues. The only way he's going to fight O'Shaki Foster is if he loses. But no, I don't. Hold on one second, man. Hold on. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second, man. The E double said, has Snack Balco fighter lost yet? Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course they have. Snack and Balco fighters have lost. Yeah, Demetrius, or Snack. Yeah, Demetrius Andre got his ass beat up by David Benavidez, man. He got him beat up bad, too. Yeah, David Benavidez beat the tar out of a Snack fighter for sure. For sure. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, cool. Who cares about these midget fighters? I care about midget fighters. You know what I mean? I care about midget fighters. They're fun. Midget fighters are fun to watch fight. Yeah, heavyweights are not king. The heavyweight division is garbage. I don't know why you say that, bro. All right, yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, you just want to, huh? You guys are you just that desperate, huh? Yeah, okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, kids. Appreciate you, kid. Uh the villainous hero, right performance can turn Shakur into a major star. That's what I hope to see. Oh, yeah, it can if he knocks him out. If he knocks him out, yeah, then he's got a really good chance. You know what I mean? If he knocks him out, he's got a really good chance. Thank you very much for your comments, bro. I appreciate you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, man. Tuesday said nothing Shakur does will turn him into a major star. Come on, man. What are you trying to tell me, 2 cents? You say you're telling me that if you're fighting behind a paywall where nobody can see you and you charge like, what would you say that is if you do for the month? Well, no, it's like a $500 pay-per-view. You know what I mean? You got to buy a $500 pay-per-view package in order to see him. What do you mean? Yeah, you telling me that you got to, because you got to pay $500 because you got to pay $500 to see him, to see these pay-per-views, that you don't think he's going to be a major star when he's behind the biggest paywall that there ever was, bro? It doesn't look what she's saying. The villain house. Look, man, the villain. Thank you so much for the support. Look, what she's saying, and I believe she's saying. Oh, 2 cents say you don't become a major star in one fight for beating Teo. Unless he can come up with viral performances, he will remain a star in his own right. Fair enough. In his own mind, I think you might be. Thomas Hill said last night on KO, everybody talking about these ninjas spoke on regarding everything anti-PBC is cooked. I don't understand. What are you saying, Thomas Hill? Last night on KO's, everything talking about every talking about these ninjas spoke on regarding everything anti-PBC is cooked. I don't know what that means, Thomas Hill. You got to explain that to me. Last night on KO's, I don't get it, man. Everyone was talking about these ninjas, spoke on regarding everything anti-PBC is cooked. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, Shakur said he's a star in his own right. He is a star in his own right. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, you're a star in your own right, I guess. Oh, I went over the Zufta contract last night, homie. They giving outpace convert. Oh, look, bro. I already know, bro. You can get rid of somebody for a draw or a no contest. You don't have a contract, bro. You have a fight-by-fight basis. You have a fight-by-fight contract. You have a fight-by-fight contract. And they have you for 6 years while you have a fight-by-fight contract. I mean, for 6 years. They can sign you up for 6 years. Martin, please talk about the illegal ass Zufta contract. I don't know that it's illegal. I don't know that it's illegal. If you sign away your rights, you decide to sign away your rights. You can agree to let somebody fly. It's a piece of shit contract. Let me put it this way. Contracts of adhesion are not illegal. Contracts of adhesion are not illegal. They're not. If you're a fucking buffoon or the market is so pressured, Tank just released on bail. That's what's up. It's called a contract of adhesion, and it happens all the time. It's not one side because they're paying them money. Their consideration is the money. It's just a terrible, terrible, terrible deal. It's a terrible deal. They're trying to make sure it's just a terrible deal. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, that's my understanding of every attorney that I've heard comment on it. They just say, look, bro, it's not unheard of for a fighter to be released after a loss. There are fighters that are contracts where they say if you lose, then this contract is terminated. Just like there's clauses that can be put in a contract that says if you win this belt, your pay, your minimum will go up. So I mean, I'm not going to say that I think that it's illegal because I don't know that it's illegal, because you have the right to contract with somebody under your own terms. You know what I'm saying? Now you cannot have coercion, but you can't sue or go to arbitration. So what can you do then? What do you mean it says you can't sue? How do you mean it? What do you mean that you can't sue? Just because your contract says you can't sue doesn't mean you can't sue. No, you don't. I mean, it's gonna have to have something in there that says in exchange for this, you are going to forego this. I don't think that you can sue and say that what is that shit called, man? Man, I mean, if you give me the contract, I can read the contract. However, if you go to arbitration or you go to mediation on a contract, dude, if somebody breaches a contract, you can sue them for breach of contract. There's nothing in the contract that says that they're going to be put in there and said, in case we breach, that you have no remedy. You have no remedy in case of a breach of this agreement. That does not exist. And even if you put it in the contract, it doesn't mean that exists. You know why? Because it's against the public interest. All the contract says in perpetuity and none or look, bro, just said all them contracts say in perpetuity, known or unknown. Look, I haven't read the contract. All I'm going to tell you is this. Every boxing contract that I've ever seen, and I have friends that represented Oscar De La Hoya when Oscar De La Hoya contract was, when he was trying to get out of his contract with Bob Arum. Every lawyer that I've ever seen that have reviewed contracts for boxers have called them contracts of adhesion. It's where one party has so much leverage that they pretty much can do whatever they want to do to anybody working in that contract. You know what I mean? It's like Walmart. Like when Walmart does business, man, Walmart, shit, there's a saying about Walmart that you're going to go out. If you don't do business with Walmart, you're going to go out of business. And if you do business with Walmart, you're going to go out of business. So I wouldn't say that they're illegal, because it's not illegal to make a bad deal. You make a stupid deal and you have an attorney or an agent, more than likely they have an agent that signs them up for a shit ass deal. You're just under a shit ass deal as long as they meet their end of the bargain. If they don't pay you their money, then you can sue them if they don't pay money. You know what I mean? They can't just say, oh, I just had a fight. The contract says I have to pay this amount of money and they don't have to pay you. But if you agree to the terms of the agreement, the law is going to say that, hey, man, you got the benefit of what you bargained for. And it's not our responsibility to make sure that you have a good deal. You can have a shitbag deal. You know what I mean? As long as you're not contracting for something that's illegal. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like I would doubt very much that these contracts are illegal. I would doubt very, very much. Because again, if you sign a piece of shit deal because you ain't got nowhere else to go, that's called the American way. That's called the American way. If I get to fuck you over in a deal, I get the benefit of fucking you over in the deal. I mean, you want me to read the whole contract? I'm telling you, this is basic contract law. It's seriously, it's basic contract law. You can absolutely sign a shit deal. You can. And the law is going to, and they're going to uphold it because they're going to say, did you know what you agreed to? Yes. There's only certain contracts where they say certain reasons where they say, no, we're not going to enforce this contract. And they're not going to enforce it when it's against public policy. But if you're stupid enough to sign yourself up for a deal that is terrible because you got nowhere else to go, bro, they're not going to do anything about that. And let's talk about something else. How are these fighters with these bad deals ever going to get enough money to sue them to actually, they're going to have to do a class action. But you know what I mean? Anyway, I saw an article talking about the contract, but didn't see the contract. I haven't seen anybody publish the actual contract. I've seen people that have posted. I've seen the UFC contracts. Anyway, like, look, bro, I saw an article talking about the contract. I mean, I've heard Fred Gavin talk about the contract. Fred Gavin's talked about the contract a good amount. It just seems to me like it's a bad deal. Like, why would you, like, you guys are getting shitted on. You got to wear uniforms. And they're saying, well, you got to wear uniforms. If you got to wear uniforms, they can kick you out the league anytime they want to kick you out the league if you lose. Not only if you lose, but if you have a no contest. They can kick you out if you have a no contest. They can kick you out if you get a draw. You basically have to win. You have to win to keep your contract going. As soon as you lose, they can dump you. Not even if you get a draw. So guess what? That means shit. A guy like Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach better stay the fuck away from that contract. Because they're telling you, look, bro, y'all better fight your asses off. Because if you lose, man, goodbye. We're going to bring in the next dude. 2 Cent said it makes Don King contracts look fighter friendly. Oh, you know that. Bro, you know that. Let me see, man. Let me see. Dana White. What is this? Zufta contract. All right. Let me see. What does it say? Nah. Yeah, man, so if you send it to me, I can read it. But basically, from everything that I've heard, it's just a shit contract. You know what I mean? From everything that I've heard, it is basically just a very, very shitty deal. Martin, that talking about was supposed to read like a talking point. Martin, that talking about was supposed to read talking point. Oh, okay. Who had the talking points, man? These guys are crazy. Nobody is forcing boxers to sign with Zufta, but so many are. Edwin De Los Santos just signed, so they are making moves. And you also got to you also have to consider that just not everybody's contract is going to be the same contract. That's something else that you got to understand. But I don't think that you're really going to have a lot of leeway with Zufta Boxing. That's how they're going to run their show, and they're not going to allow y'all to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? What's going on, Jordan? Phineas Jordan said, who wins, Abdullah Mason or Keyshawn Davis? When the fight happens, Abdullah Mason. When Abdullah Mason's ready for Keyshawn Davis, Abdullah Mason. I got Abdullah Mason. Abdullah. I think Abdullah's mindset is better. I think his mindset is better. You know? I think that he's more mature. I think he's a more level-headed person. I think he's more dedicated to the sport. I think Abdullah Mason has a higher ceiling. Keyshawn Davis is a bit of a head case. And it's tough to gamble on a head. It's tough to gamble on a head case. On the real, just to be honest. You know, I know that he's very, very talented. Do they still own their likeness if they drop you? If they say that they have a license, that is in perpetuity throughout the universe? Yes. They're going to own. It depends on what they're saying. More than likely, let me tell you for sure, they're going to own all the fight footage connected to you. Absolutely. They're going to know all of the intellectual property that is developed by you when you're in their league. If they put that in there, yeah, and you agree with it, yeah. Absolutely. Because they're going to say that it's going to be a license. I mean, it's intellectual property, right? So basically, they could say that you agree to issue them an irrevocable exclusive license in perpetuity throughout the universe for the name Gervonta Tank Davis, right? So they're going to own the name Tank. They're going to own all the fight footage for Tank, right? They're not going to have to deal with you. So yeah, they're going to own all your intellectual property. Right? Yeah, I'm sure they would own all your intellectual property. Unlike the case where you have people that own their own intellectual property, because why would they give that to you? You know what I mean? They're going to give you a garbage ass deal. For sure. Yeah. Give you a garbage ass, trash ass deal. But once again, it's not illegal to put somebody in a bad deal. It's not. It wasn't illegal for Terrence Crawford to stall out Errol Spence Jr. No, they don't own you. They just own the name and the likeness. But I think it reverts after 35 years or some shit like that? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. It's international property law. I could find somebody to talk about international property. About intellectual property law. That's not an area. I'm not an expert in IP. So I don't want to claim that I am. I will tell you this, though, that if they own your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe, it is what it is. You signed up, but they had to pay you money. Just like if you don't write a song, they can give themselves credit for being a writer on a song that they didn't write. You know what I mean? Why? So that they can get the residuals, they can get whatever comes with that. But yeah, you have the right to agree to dumb shit. And absolutely, let me tell you how you can get out of that shit. Coercion. You could say that it was unconscionable. I mean, there's different arguments that you can make to try to say that, look, man, I did not agree to this. This was not reasonable to have agreed to. You know? Gary Antoine fighting on Ryan Undergard too. Yeah, I love that shit. That's what's up. Yeah. Look, man, boxing contracts, that's how people do you. That's how they do you. And Don King didn't have the ability to put somebody in a ring. And dog, we talking, you know who you're talking about. You guys know who you're talking about. You guys know who you're talking about. These people are going to get, who do you think put all those those people in there, man? Hold on, man. Dog, that's not the bail, bro. Look, let me put something up, okay? You don't know the 16, look. Are you talking about this? You got to read, bro. Look, y'all, I don't know if it's 16K or not. Because look, see how it says 16K right there, but it has 2 asterisks on it? The reason that the asterisk is on it is because it says that may not be the actual amount of the bond. But if it's 16, I don't know. I don't know if that means he's released it or not. Kurt Hurd, probably, man. I need to. I got to get back into it, bro. No, he had a promotional contract with him. No, he had a promotional contract with him. So obviously he didn't. Floyd Mayweather owns Floyd Mayweather's name and likeness. Just like somebody owns Muhammad Ali, somebody owns 50% of Muhammad Ali's intellectual property. That doesn't mean that they literally owned Muhammad Ali the person. They can't make Muhammad Ali go here or go there. You can't. It just means that the name, the images, and all of that, which are copyrighted and trademarked, are now, partly owned by somebody else, and they're going to get the money. They're going to monetize it. They're going to be responsible for collecting the money, distributing the money, probably. But look, man, these guys ain't got no money. So what are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to do? What's your other options? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, is what is your other options? And it's unfortunate that you guys didn't like Al Heyman, who had very fighter-friendly contracts. You know what I mean? Al Heyman had fighter-friendly contracts, and you guys didn't want Al Heyman. So now you get what you get. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. What you got is what you asked for. You did not want Al Heyman. You didn't want the PBC. You got what you got. You got what you get. You wanted the UFC. The UFC is so much better than boxing. Boxing's losing to the UFC. Don't you remember when you boxing writers used to have a love affair with the UFC? You guys enabled Dana White in the UFC. You guys were out here talking about how the UFC was beating boxing. You only got mad when Dana White tried to hop over that fence. That's the only time you cared. Other than that, you guys were trying to get in bed with Dana White. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Exactly. He said they shifted on Al for a decade. Now they're cheering on Dana. It's crazy. Honestly, I gotta be honest too, Sam. I don't hear anybody cheering on Dana. I really do not hear anybody cheering on Dana. Maybe that's my circles. Like maybe I'm floating in a different circle. But everybody that I know they shit on they've been shitting on Zufta. At least let me put it this way. I pay attention to the promoters who are competing with him. You are 100% right that there are definitely major players that are out there saying it's like they're crying and all that shit. Dana White makes Don King look like Mother Teresa. They vilify King and Heyman, but they let Dana into the sport where they screwed him in the UFC. Let me tell you what the difference is between Don King and Dana White. Oh, I do. They argue me about a daily. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Nobody argues me about it because I've been neutral, probably. I wouldn't get it, 2 Cent, because I don't. Like, seriously, bro, you're not, bro. I'm so sorry. Bro, Scott Miller, stop that shit, bro. Bro, stop that shit. Dog, you put that shit in the comment section like 5 fucking times, bro. Cut the shit out, bro. Shit, goddamn, bro. I already showed you what it says. It's $16. It's $16 to bail out. It's $16,000 to bail out unless they change the number, bro. Stop that shit. Stop telling me the same thing 5 fucking times, bro. I've already made a comment on it, man. Calm that shit down, bro. Stop spamming me, man. I don't like when you niggas do that shit, man. Stop spamming me, man. How many times I got to read the same fucking comment, bro? I've already talked about Gervonta. I've read the whole fucking thing. I've told you what's going on, bro. It says $16,000, but I don't know if it's $16,000 bond or not. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, bro. He got arrested at like 12 o'clock midnight. I don't know if he bonded out or not, bro. And I don't know that it's 16,000. So stop repeating it, bro. I'm sure KO did his investigation, but I'll go to KO's channel and I'll see what's up. But stop fucking spamming the fuck out of me, bro. You're irritating me, man. Like, seriously, bro, cut that shit out. I don't know if that's true. And I've not seen KO's video. Only thing that I've seen, and I've been paying attention to it, is this that says 16,000. This is what I see. You're not breaking any fucking news around me, bro. Stop that shit. Get it? It's right there. But let me show you something too. Where's this shit on Instagram? Hold on, man. Sorry, you pissed me off, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't do that shit to people, bro. Don't do that shit to me, man. Hold on. Man, where's fuck? Man, I'm trying to find this shit on Twitter. Maybe it's under my. Give me a second, man. I'm sorry I snapped off on you, bro, but stop spamming my chat, bro. Mm, man, where is this shit, bro? Anyway, if you read it carefully, I know you are the guy is at. I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. And get the fuck out of my face, man. Like, seriously, this year I'm really trying to be patient, bro. I'm not really a patient person. I know where the guy is at. You don't know where he's at. I know where he's at. Bro, I don't even know what you're fucking talking about. All I'm saying is this, bro. Remove from the studio. How about you guys go and do your own research? We all on the same timeline, bro. Exactly, bro. Stop that shit. You can read it if you can't. How can you read it if you can't find it, bro? I'm looking at the full copy, bro. I already have it. I'm looking at the full copy again, bro. Gervonta Davis arrested. It's not tough, bro. Man, I don't know what that. Man, I hate that I don't keep some of this stuff, man. Anyway, my phone. I'll get it on my phone. Phoenix got it. Hey, Phoenix, send me that something real fast if you don't mind, bro. Here it is. All right. I got it. Hold on one second. All right, I got it. I'll send it to myself and I'll show you. Sometimes you got to read it carefully. And all I'm saying is this is what I know. Hold on. And I am going to share this. Share to Twitter. Hold on, bro. Give me a second, man. I got it. So now I got a picture. I got to send it because this guy spammed me, bro. I'm sorry for getting upset, man. But I seriously, that shit sometimes, bro, gets old. I don't like when people do commercials, bro. I don't do commercials for people, bro. I mean, and I fuck with KO big time, but I don't do commercials like that, bro. I never go to people's chat and ask them to do commercials, bro. Hold on one second. All right, I got it. So go to Gmail. Sent. So I don't sign out. All righty. So now I'll show you. This is why I don't want to report it if I don't know. Even though I don't really do, but bro, this is some shit I paid attention to. If you read this, it says at the end, you got to look at the very bottom when it says bond 16,000 and it has 2 red stars next to it. Down here in the legend, it says bond information posted in this case charge may not reflect the current amount. Call the detention facility for updated information. Okay? That's why I'm saying. You don't do commercials, but you do comedy? Yeah, I don't do commercials, bro. I do comedy. I do comedy, dog. I do comedy. All right? Anyway, I want to be very clear on 2 things. Number one, I doubt very much that a contract that Dana White has with his fighters is illegal. I doubt it very, 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 very much. It says 1,600, but you don't know. They may have changed it because dude's they're a millionaire. They may say, let's raise it up. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if he was released. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to put any, just like I said, I don't know if he went to Cuba. You know? I'm going to say if he's released. If it says he's released, AI mode, we'll see if it says he's released. But I don't know. I hope he gets released soon. He was released right there. So he was reportedly released today after posting 600. So he was reportedly released. So cool. So he's out. I did it. Thank you very much, bro. It says a bonded out of Thursday morning. So he did go out. Shout out to KO. He faces serious allegations, including attempted created impact. So, bro, look, you bonded out on 16. All I'm saying, I don't know if he bonded out on 16,000. So cool. At this point, we don't know what his bail is. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. But if you look at AI, it says it was reported that he bonded out. And so more than likely he bonded out. So good. I just don't like that, man. Slow that shit up on me, man. You know what I mean? Old fake ass manhunt. Get the fuck. Exactly, bro. Bet as close to illegal as you can get. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, so it says reportedly he was released. So that's good shit. And shout out to KO Boxing. No joke. If Knockout Boxing came up and said it himself, I wouldn't have a problem, bro. But I just don't like that, bro. I don't. I've got bad experience with people that do that shit. Anyway, Keyshawn ain't really a pressure fighter or methodical. He's an athlete, but that's it. I don't see him as a special based on his performance and who those performances have been against. Yeah, I mean, I think Keyshawn Davis is a good fighter for sure. Dude, he's got to be a very good fighter. He's an Olympic silver medalist. You know, you don't get an Olympic silver medalist without being a good fighter, bro. He's a very good fighter. You know what I mean? They got Dana. Kurt Hurst said, copy that. I'll keep it in mind. Yeah. And shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Really, truly, I appreciate you, bro. I just don't like that shit, man. Please don't do that to me. It's an irritant, bro. I've got a lot of experience with that shit. Blue Blood used to do that shit, man. That shit used to frustrate the shit out of me, bro. I'd be in my live stream. All of a sudden, niggas would be coming through the live stream. What's up, man? What's up? Nigga, I know you don't like me. I don't like you. Why the fuck you keep doing that? Anyway, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm personally putting my money on Ortiz. Man, I wouldn't do that. Anyway, man, if anybody got something to say, man, click the link, bro. And that's AI. Let me see. If that dude bonded, let me tell you though, now, if what KO Boxing is saying is true and what is reported in AI is true that he's been bonded out, what was all the bullshit about, bro? Dude, if you think if they really believe that this guy was some major ass threat, you really think he's going to be in there and out of there that fast? Do you really think he's going to be walking around in the same area that he was in? Dog, what do you think now about all that? About all of that? I'd be very interested, man. I want to hear somebody's thoughts from somebody that doesn't like Gervonta Davis. I'd be very interested. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, bro, so I can hear if Gervonta Davis is released. I want to understand what you guys think about that. Like, if he's released, what do you think that means? With a $16,000, with a $1,600 bond? Because that shit said $1,600. Conspiracy theory, Illuminati, humiliation ritual. Hey, man. There are such things as humiliation rituals. I went through a humiliation ritual. That's crazy, dog. I thought about that shit. You know how they say that they have a humiliation rituals? I went through humiliation rituals. That shit was not fun, bro. $1,600 cash, he had that shit in his pocket, bro. I thought Tank would have a violation of probation, which has no he didn't violate probation. He never left the state of Florida. The way the United States works is that you have the state of Baltimore. You have the state of Maryland, and you have the state of Florida. They have two completely different justice systems. Tank is supposed to stay in Florida, and he can't leave unless he gives his parole officer information. But you don't lose parole because you get a speeding ticket. You don't lose your parole because somebody makes an accusation. You may lose your parole if you have a conviction. But if somebody just falsely accuses you and you get off, why would you lose your probation because somebody accused you of something? Because as of right now, it's nothing but an accusation. You know what I mean? It's just an accusation. That's all it is. It's parole It's parole when they hold you till you go to court, not probation. Thank you, sir. They mistook the Tank eating at a Cuban restaurant for him being on the run in Cuba. That's true. Good points. Thank you, Timmy. Appreciate that, brother. And I got to tell you, man, I really do appreciate you guys' support, man. I really do. Thank you very much. And again, shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I'm a big supporter. Please go subscribe to his channel. He gives great content. He really does. I just wanted to say, bro, woo, dog, I'm funny business when it comes to stuff like that. I'm funny business, bro, because I've trusted a lot of people, bro, and I've gotten fucked over by a lot of people. So, you know what I mean? I'm not the type of person that is, nah. You need a passport to enter Cuba. Why didn't he have a passport? You don't think, hold on one second. Hope said, I really thought he was in Cuba. That's because you listen to these guys gas you up, bro. Hey, 901 Dre said, much respect for Memphis checking in, bro. Memphis checking his shout out, bro. Post-release control is only RE that punish you for the new charges, not conviction. Is crazy. Dregs, why are we not talking about Tank's downfall? Why would Google account? Dog, please leave me alone, bro. I'm not talking about a man's downfall, bro. Thank you very much for your comment, bro. D. Cardine is putting a little color in, bro. Thank you so much, man, for putting a little color in, bro. You know what I mean? Dog, you know how funny it is this nigga's already released, bro? That fast. Y'all thought y'all had some shit on that boy. Dog. Ooh. Oh, no, that's that, bro. We killing it today. What? Oh, yeah. She will lose the case and go to civil. She's already going to go to civil court. That's why they pressed it criminally, so they could take it to civil. You know what I mean? You can't get into Cuba without a passport. It's just across the water. Yeah. Well, hey, Cardina said, put a little cologne in the chat. Hey, man, thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that little bit of color in the chat. I need color in the chat. I need the color in the chat, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Really. Hey, click the link though, man, because I'm not going to be on here a long time today. Because I gotta report the good news. Dog is released. That's crazy. That fast, bro. So that means if he's released, he can start going on. He can start trying to plan his next fight and get into training camp. Man, that'd be crazy. Dog, it's tough, man. Man, it's tough to get rid of bad bras, bro. They're very addictive, man. Pretty women are very, very addictive, bro. Ajay said, been to Cuba, does need a passport and special visa. Dope. I've got family. Well, I don't have family. I don't have family in Cuba. Yeah, I do actually, man. Yeah, I got relatives from Cuba. I seriously doubt him knocking out T.O. Laughable. Man, I don't see Shakur Stevensonn knocking out a lot of people, but he may catch that Terrence Crawford strength. He may catch that Terrence Crawford strength. If he catches that Terrence Crawford strength, you know, it's all popping and crackulating. You know what I mean? It's all popping and crackulating, bro. Let me do my... Hold on 1 second. Man, you know what, bro? They don't give any source for this, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. They still don't give a source for that. I looked for the source, but they didn't give me the source. They just said the bond was set at $16,000 because that's what it says on that piece of paper. They're going to drop his charges and announce his next fight all at the same time. I would love it, bro. They're not going to announce the drop charges. Maybe they will. Man, I hope they do. I hope it all goes away, man. But anyway, man, put a link in the chat, man, in case anybody want to give their opinion. And 2 Cent, man, let me tell you, I just wanted to repeat that again. I don't know if that contract is illegal. It may be that it is absolutely garbage. It could be manipulative garbage. It could be a contract of adhesion. It's definitely a contract of adhesion. And let me read the definition of a contract of adhesion. A contract of adhesion, also known as boilerplate contract, is a legally binding agreement that's significantly unequal bargaining power. That is not true. The contract of adhesion, also known as adhesion contract or boilerplate contract, is legally binding agreement between two parties with significantly unequal bargaining power. Superior bargaining clause, standardization, non-negotiable. Common examples are insurance policies, digital agreements, rent lease agreements, consumer credit reports. There are protections against it, like the doctrine of unconscionability, unreasonable expectations, and contra pro. What does that mean? A term in a contract is ambiguous. It is okay, yeah. If a contract is ambiguous, you can try to get rid of it. Courts may strike down the clause as a reasonable person would not expect to find in such an agreement, especially if they are hidden in fine print. Reasonable expectations, yeah, if you can't hide shit in the fine print. Doctrine of unconscionability, a court may hold the contract if the terms are so one-sided or unfair that they shock the conscience. So what you're saying is that you believe that it could be a case where it's unconscionable. There's like no way would anybody agree to give up their firstborn child in exchange for a donut, right? Like you can say, I have a gun. Well, first of all, you can't sell a child, but I'll sell my house for a donut. Like, no, that's unconscionable. Nobody in their right mind would sell their house for a donut. So if somebody gives you a donut and then they look to come back and get your house, you can say the court can refuse to hold that up because they can say, no, that's not that's a contract. That's unconscionable. So yeah, right? It's a type of contract made under pressure, or where you have people that just have radically, just overwhelmingly different levels of bargaining power. Whose contract? Well, he who agrees with fire. What's up, brother? How you feeling? We're talking about the boilerplate contract for Zufta Boxing with for fighters that are going to sign up to Zufta Boxing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Man, I'm going to talk bad as a dog about y'all as soon as this nigga's for sure out that jail. That's whose contract we talking about. How can it be kidnapping if you leave the person in the curb and walk through a parking lot to get your car? That's keep it real. Let's keep it real. No, I will say that because technically it's an unwanted, it can battery because it's an unwanted touching. Kidnapping does not necessarily, it's attempted kidnapping is what they're charging. They're not charging with kidnapping. He's charged with attempted kidnapping, which is that he had conspired to kidnap her, but he changed his mind. That's what they're saying. He's not charged with kidnapping. He's charged with attempted kidnapping. Not actually kidnapping. He didn't stick her in a basement for any amount of time. They're saying that him just walking him out was attempted kidnapping. And he's going to make an argument. Hey, knockout boxing. Hey, knockout. Watch this shit. They only searched in 3 counties. 3 counties. And they found him with his phone. Yeah, that is a mighty low bond. That is a mighty low bond for a fugitive. And by the way, make sure y'all go subscribe and support to my guy, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. You know what I mean? Is that where the false imprisonment came from? Well, yeah, that's what they're calling it. When they basically, she's saying that she trapped him in her. There's all kind of different. We'll see what happens, man. Fight Side TV said, Fanon, do you think he can get out of it? Yes. Can he get out of it? Yes. Will he get out of it? I don't know. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Puffy Combs got out of RICO. Sean Puffy Combs got out of a RICO. How long is it before? How much time did Puffy Combs get? A year? How long is he going to be in the prison? About a year? Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second, man. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. 4 years. So he's got 3 years. He may get out early. Now, I'm sure what he's doing is he has an expedited appeal, arguing that he might complete his term before the standard appeal can be heard. Yep. I need my man T. Orlando, bro. I need my man T. Orlando in the crew. 50 months, yeah. No, he didn't get out. He's going to be out. He's going to be out. He ain't got life like y'all thought he was. He got off those RICO charges. If he had paid her, she would have never pressed charges, is what she wanted. I mean, if she pays the money and settles out, then she may not testify. If she doesn't testify, that's that ass. I said, did you see the figure that Paramount is giving for that 12 fight for 5 years? About $8 million per. Yeah, that's not a lot of money for a fight. That's not a big budget, bro. It's $100 million budget a year. $100 million a year. I saw that, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you so much, bro. They got $100 million out of it. They got an $8 billion. They got an $8 billion deal, and they gave them $700 million. $700 million, bro. They gave him $700 million over the course of the contract that they have with Paramount, bro. A $7 billion deal, bro. Puffy, yeah, that's what they argument. He didn't reach the elements of a RICO. Yeah, that's how they won the case. But honestly, that's how you beat every case. If you don't satisfy the elements of a crime or of a charge, yeah, you get off. That's the case with everybody. They were not able to prove all of the elements successfully. beyond the reasonable doubt, beyond the threshold. They charged Diddy with the wrong shit. That's why he got off. Me and my brother saw that shit coming. Saw that coming. That's what's up, Heather. Zufta is going to use his connection to the Trump administration to try to bully their competitors. Yeah, I got to love it, bro. I ain't going to lie, bro. I love them bullying these guys. I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys, man. I don't like these guys, bro. You know what I mean? I don't like them, bro. But look, I got to, damn, do I? Man. They charged Diddy with the, oh yeah, okay. Well, look, that's because they wanted to get big time on him. Wasn't that Joe Biden? Didn't Joe Biden put that on him? Joe Biden tried to get my guy Puffy, man. Puffy was the Teflon Don in his mug. But look, man, let me get up on out of here, man. Much love to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming by the live stream, man. We got 302 people in the building. You know, actually 362 people because we're over here on Twitter, man. That's how they got the Paramount deal. Paramount Plus and Dana White's are all closely tied with Trump. I agree. I agree. Okay, but yeah, I gotta get out of here because I gotta go see about I gotta go take care of my health, man. You know what I mean? I gotta go take care of my health, bro. Gotta go take care of my health, bro. What does this say? Fanon, LDBC, OGBT. What's OGBT, bro? OG Boxing Talk? Oh, Fanon's, LDBC, and OG Boxing Talk. Man, I loved OG Boxing Talk, bro. That used to be so fun until they blacklisted me, bro. Until these guys blacklisted me and refused to talk to me anymore because these cats couldn't debate me. What up, man? Oh, I got the link. There you go, right there, bro. Yeah, that dude's a fugitive for $1,600. There you go. There you go, right there. There you go, right there, right there, right there. All love for that. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for this color in the chat, bro. One of these days, we're going to get a red chat. Kamala got Diddy. Oh. No, come on, man. We good. You can come on, bro. I'm waiting for you, brother. I like talking to you, Rick. You good people, bro. I got an appointment. I got to be somewhere at 12 o'clock. That's the only thing I got going on, bro. I got to be somewhere at 12 o'clock. And it is 11:14, so I got to be out of here in a certain amount of time. But I'm good, man. I'm good talking to you. Dog, Rick Timms, did you see? I didn't want to put it in the title, but dog, oh my God, Deontay Wilder's ex-girl, what a skank, bro. What a beautiful skank, bro. What a beautiful, beautiful skank. Just a gorgeous skank. Very striking skank, but a skank. You know what I'm saying? They put Diddy in jail for baby. Oh, man, let me tell you something, man. They put Diddy in jail for being a freak with a lot of money. Come on, man. Everybody was being freaky, bro. I not like that dude, though. He being extra freaky. But being freaky ain't illegal unless you cross state lines. You know what I mean? You need to respect Zufta. Yeah, okay. Let's cut that out. Let's close that. Yeah. Hold on one second. Anyway, long live John Bowie. Yeah. John Bowie, that's my dude, bro. John Bowie, rest in peace, man, to the great John Bowie, dog. Let me check this Cash App while I wait for my guy, bro. Sean. It's one man army. Sean. Beast cooking now. I keep MCs looking now. My man Sean says, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the tip of the hat, bro. I really do, dog. I appreciate the tip of the hat, dog. Trump made billions as president. What a scam. Hey, man, it's a good job if you can get it. Brother, it's a good job if you can get it. It really is. It's a terrific job if you get it. Yeah, John Bowie passed a couple years ago, man. John Bowie passed at least 2 years ago now. John Bowie passed a while ago, man. That was a dude that I really was a friend, man. Rick Timms, man. Rick Timms always showing up. What up, Rick? Hold on. I think you're Rick, you spinning, man. You spinning, man. Ricky Rick. Slick Ricky Rick. Yeah, man. Pay for tank bond is all you is all you do. Yeah, I get you. Whatever, bro. Thank you, Anton Peterson, for your opinion, bro. I appreciate it.
Let me
what's going on, Rick?
move to a better spot.
Okay, cool. I'll wait on
I
you.
know you're trying to sign off.
I'll wait on you, bro.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't even see you. I can see me, but I can't see you or hear you. It's a blank, black spot right now. Let me back out and come in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for you, Rick. I'll wait for you for sure. Man, it's a good day, bro. Okay. So all right, thank you, bro. $127, he had a summons. Service 17. Okay, so he got served. They served him. You Rick George, Foreman's dude. I respect. Oh, okay. Gervonta out on. I don't know if he's out yet. I'm going to tell you. I really don't know if he's out yet. I see what everything is saying. Case status open. Anyway, it is what it is. He's going to get out. He got a bond. He's going to get out if he's not all right already. All I'm saying is that it was a little bit early for him to get out. But if he bonded out, he bonded out, and I'm glad he did. Get on out. And so but Dowd, $1,600 bond. I mean, $16,000 on. So you got to guys pick $1,600 to get out. Martin, I can't wait for Shakur to put hands on Teo this weekend. This weekend gives him a boxing lesson, 8 rounds to 4 unanimous decision. I think that's a very good prediction. I think that's a tremendous prediction on your part. I really do. I think you're head on. Come on, Rick. Let's make it work, Rick. All right, Rick. I can see you. You moving and everything. Whatever, Rick.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother.
All right, good deal, man. Hey, man, before you go, man, listen, dog. I've been waiting for this moment since this whole big stuff unfolded.
Bro, you breaking up. I'll wait, bro. I'll give it one more go. Take your picture off. Hey, bro, take your picture off. Turn the camera off.
You think that'll work?
It may work better if you turn the camera off.
All right, let me see. All right, let me stop right here and see. Wait a minute, can you hear me? Am I still clear?
You're kind of breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit, yeah. Go ahead now.
What about? I'm probably still breaking up.
Not bad. It's a little better. Go ahead. What's up, King of Hayden?
Yo, what's good?
Good. Let me mute that Phoenix. Go for a second. Let me reload one more time.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. What's up, Phoenix?
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking about some of the fights we've seen announced, and yeah, Frank Martin, like he trying to make some statements because they're taking on the here Albright. I think that's a good fight for him, considering his last performance. That's a pretty good one. I know some people were floating it around that he might go ahead and take on Prograis eventually.
Who is this?
Frank Martin.
Oh yeah, I love that, man. They can get that going.
Yeah, if they get that Prograis fight going, that'll be pretty dope. because I'm thinking Martin could sleep him for real, for real. Just the
Wow,
way,
yeah,
just
maybe.
yeah, because Prograis be sloppy. He be fouling in the shots and everything. So that's the type of guy where you ain't really got to do much. You just got to move the wrong way on him, and he gonna tie his own feet up and fall. You just got to hit him at the same time. So yeah, he ain't doing much there. But man, like that that whole thing during the timeout at the Knicks game, like man. I'm wondering, are they said that's supposed to be what? Is it Madison Square Garden?
Madison Square Garden.
Man, man. They better hope they got people turning up. And they better hope that they don't get no snowstorms neither.
Oh
Because
man.
like the way New York weather is right now, 'cause I know they had some last weekend. Shoot, I don't know what it's going to end up being this weekend. But I think the most interesting fight on that card for me personally is the Keyshawn Davis fight. Just because of everything surrounding it. Like Shakur and Teofimo, we pretty much know what to expect from them. From Tio, we got to expect the unexpected because he inconsistent, and Shakur, we got to expect him to not want to get hit 300 times again because getting hit 300 times by Teofimo won't work out for him because Teofimo hit harder than Sabeda do. So we already know what to expect there. But Keyshawn and Ortiz. I know Ortiz probably feels some type of way about how his performances have been going, especially like with what happened with Teofimo. Maybe he feel like he got robbed there. I think he's had 2 fights since Teofimo and he won them both. But like he kind of got that style where he kind of get lumped in there with the guys like Shakur, the guys like Frank Sanchez to a certain extent. Rigondeaux, how they try to freeze him out. Even Lara and a guy like Jack Catterall. But we've seen all those other guys recently, get some stoppages. We even seen Jack Catterall knock his last opponent out the ring. So it could be a thing for Jermaine Ortiz where he's like, hey, I don't want to be, the boring one out the group. Let me go ahead and try to put on a show. And Keyshawn, like, man, that dude just be so like he kind of like Teofimo to a certain extent as far as unpredictability and inconsistency, like with his mental status. So I don't even know what to expect from him coming in there, but like that's the fight where it's the most interesting, like simply because we don't know what to expect. I'm pretty sure everyone got a pretty decent idea of what to expect with Teofimo and Shakur, and then like even the other fights that's on the undercard, like what the Shushu Carrington, like I never really cared about him, so that one's whatever. And I think isn't Big Baby Miller on the card too?
Yeah, he on
Am I-
there somewhere.
Yeah, see, like his last 2 fights, like he got what smacked by Dubois, and then a draw with Andy Ruiz, was it? That's his last 2 fights. So I mean, and I really liked him anyway. He one of them people that we know what happened with his drug testing and all that. So now we see how that's going, but nah, like this weekend it should be an exciting one, but it's looking a bit lackluster.
I hope so. What's up, Rick? I got to roll y'all pretty quick, but Rick, what's up, man? And you can take it a little time. I just got to roll.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'll be
All
listening.
right.
All right, bro.
Let
Thank
me
you so much,
see.
King.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Am I clear now?
You're clear. There's a little delay, but you're
I'm
not
still not
breaking
clear.
up. So you're good. But you're good. You're clear. There's a little delay, but you're good.
Okay. All right. Well, let me say this and let you go, man. All I've been hearing is allegations of hiding out in Cuba. I've heard this massive manhunt. I've heard on the run. I've heard he's facing lengthy prison time. This go round, he done really effed up. I've heard every narrative, and all I've done is just stayed put. But what they told the story to me, man, was this bond. $16,000 bond for so-called extremely egregious acts. Now, when you say manhunt, dog, you spend a lot of money on manpower. I mean, that's marked patrol cars, that's unmarked cars, that's uniform officers, that's plain clothes officers. You're tapping phones, you heavy video surveillance, physical surveillance. You watching somebody 20. I mean, you really spending big money when it's about a manhunt. But we're dealing with a situation where a woman, it was no broken bones. There was no massive bloodshed. And we got 3 charges. You got the false imprisonment, attempted kidnapping, and the battery. You got 2 felonies and 1 misdemeanor. But the bond is only $16,000. Dude, if they ain't spend no hell of money on it to come find you, because apparently they wasn't searching hard for him, if he out shopping and if he walking out of a place back to his vehicle, that means he was already there. So they didn't follow him there and pull him over on his way there, meaning he wasn't being heavily monitored. You go in without resistance, you get such a small bond. His lawyers are feasting right now. For such a small bond, it's a possibility that he can get both of those felonies either dismissed or downgraded. See, we might see another chapter of him getting another slap on the wrist. Unfortunately, now, I mean, he gonna have to pay this girl, whether he signed for some more probation, whether now he gonna be in probation in Maryland and Florida, anger management classes. Somehow, some way, this is not gonna blow up into some massive long prison stretch. This ain't it. Not no $16,000 bond. If $1 million bond, I'd be more concerned. 16,000, man, dude. That's telling me the video footage is like super duper violent. Just like I said, no broken bones, no bloodshed. At the end of the day, this young brother gonna have to take a long look in the mirror and get him some counseling, some extreme therapy. He gonna have to take a break from these type of women. He gonna have to really check himself, because he gonna eventually roll a 7. See, right now he's steady feeling untouchable, and a $16,000 bond telling me this ain't as bad as I thought. So in the long run, man, Tank really need to shit or get off the pot. Because eventually the young brother, he gonna really implode and self-destruct, where there ain't gonna be no more coming back. It's really gonna be a $1 million bond or no bond. Hell without bond. We tired of your shit, young man.
Watch this shit.
I know you gotta go, Martin. I had to get that out of my system, because the $16,000 bond ain't it, dog.
Hey, I did a little sorry ass search real quick. You know what they say a bond is for kidnapping?
What'd you say?
You know what a bond is for a kidnapping? Just did a little search. Upwards of $1 million for kidnapping. Upwards of $1 million, bro. They got a 6. What? Even if it winds up being a little higher because they didn't look. Dog, that's 16,000 they put there. 16,000. That mean, and all they did is say that the video corroborated their story, which means there were parts of their story that they saw on videotape. Like he was there, he may have had her by the shirt, but the other shit that they don't have on camera and all the other stuff, bro, like you said, that's not a lot of money to be putting on somebody where like, damn, Like y'all thought, yeah, this nigga was called. That's why he called DJ Academics a goofy. That's some crazy shit, man. But I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man, for coming through, man. I'll get back with you, Rick.
Yeah, right. All right.
All right, brother, get back. You know it. It's Jason. Oh, it's Gervonta Bourne-Wick Davis. It's that higher risk. They had to call canine dogs and all. Yeah, all of that shit about that shit seems a little bit drastic on a $16,000 bond. That is a very great point. LeVar Aiken said he's speaking facts. $1,600 bond for a major manhunt doesn't sound real, but he definitely needs some old heads around him to get away from Yes Man. Look, LeVar, all they did is pinged his phone. They didn't have a big manhunt out on him. They pinged his phone. That's all they did. They basically, once he tweeted something, they went backwards. They located him and they tapped his phone. And they found his phone, bro. They didn't spend a lot of money on that. Yeah, y'all did a lot of hype on that man for no good reason. But look, I got to get out of here. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. Thank you for the love today. It really means a lot, bro. This was Super Chat Thursday, bro. For real. Thank you for Super Chat Thursday. It's so much appreciated. Man, that ain't shit gonna happen to that nigga, man, for arguing with DJ Academics, bro. DJ, man, come on. Anyway, shout out to DJ Academics. I ain't got no problem with the dude. Anyway, that's me. Much love. Holla at your boy. I'll be back tomorrow. Deuces.